this relentless pressure fighter, always coming forward, throwing bombs. And then you had Canelo, the master counterpuncher, using his speed and footwork to avoid those bombs and land his own shots.
And they both had granite chins. They could take a punch and keep coming.
Yeah.
That first fight, though, that shit was controversial as fuck. That scorecard from Adelaide Bird, 118-110 for Canelo, what the fuck was she watching?
Yeah, that scorecard was a joke. Even Canelo's own mother wouldn't have scored it that way. Most boxing analysts had Golovkin winning that fight, or at least a draw. It was a blatant robbery.
It left a lot of fans pissed off, myself included. But it did set up a rematch which was even more brutal than the first fight.
The second fight was a war of attrition. Both guys were throwing everything they had, trying to break the other one. Canelo showed a different side of himself in that fight. More aggression, more willingness to stand and trade with Golovkin.
He even wobbled Golovkin a few times in that fight.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to finish him. But Golovkin, that motherfucker is tough as nails. He just kept coming forward, throwing those heavy shots.
That 12th round was insane. Both guys were exhausted, but they left it all in the ring. It was a fitting end to one of the most exciting rivalries in boxing history.
And in the end, Canelo got the decision. Though some people still argue that Golovkin deserved the win.
It was another close fight. A lot closer than that bullshit scorecard in the first fight. But hey, win's a win, right?
Damn right. And then they finally had that trilogy fight last year, and Canelo shut everyone up. He dominated Golovkin. No controversy this time.
Yeah, Canelo looked sharp, and Golovkin at 40 years old just didn't have the same firepower. It was clear that Canelo had surpassed him. It felt like the end of an era.
He was a passing of the torch. Canelo cemented his legacy as one of the greats. And Golovkin, well, he's still a legend, but his time at the top was over.
Yeah.
Speaking of legacies, let's talk about Canelo's place in boxing history. Where does he rank among the all-time greats?
That's a tough question, man. His career's still going strong, but he's